No doubt about it. We have an ugly game. We have the 1-7 Jaguars at the 0-7 Eagles. Yes, I've done horrible all year long. Um, but we got to do better in this game. We just got to. We got to do better. It's just there's just no doubt about it. Um, just get it on.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got Devontae Smith. Always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Eagles and the Jags under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In this season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, or at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Handoff headed left to Brown. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he gets him around 6 there. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, easy. Route. Go switch. No.
They go right back to ETN. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Darius Slay with the stop. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Red, 23, left.
ETN again. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Here's Lawrence to throw. ETN on the catch. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
It's taken in by Washington. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. Complete. It's Ingram. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
Washington, the motion man here.
Silver.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
On second down, it's ETN. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. First and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Easy. Route.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
No touch it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Makes a cut to the right sideline. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A give left side to Brown. Broke through the tackle. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Toss play to Barkley. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
First down, ball at the 36. This time it's a passing play. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
I like crossing routes versus zone coverage. But man, do I love crossing routes versus man-to-man. So hard on those defenders to stick with those receivers all the way across the field. Even for the best athletes at that position, those throws are almost impossible to stop.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
No touch it! No touch!
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Not with how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You know, you always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
We have 23. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, run.
ETN gets it on the draw. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
24.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's get him.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Up to the left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. On first down, Hurts. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Hurts throwing again. That's into the hands of Barkley. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Hey, Silver.
On third down, it's Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw, Lawrence. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs for him at the 38. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, run. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Hey. Delta.
Back to throw it. And a man is there to knock that away. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia. And the Eagles have soared to a lead at the break. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go. Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. A lot of grass ahead. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Jaguars get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They've got 1st down from the 31. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Very set.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They've got first down from the 31.
Lisa 24.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 34. This is Ingram working the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Lion! Roll!
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great hook for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Cooper DeJean with the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Hey, easy. Route.
Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Lawrence trying again on second. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, run.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the third. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Go Silver, ready? No,
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Great.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Hey, go!
Drive starts with an option, right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Oh boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Jones off first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On the run, it's Etienne. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for two here. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game. Ooh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do, make something happen, ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these two-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, "Not in my house."
The home teams and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
No touch.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's Eagles football trying to carry this.
No touch.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Ready, set. No touch.
Here's Hurts. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
These are 24.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, line. Check. Bravo switch. Alert.
This is Etienne. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
On red. Check.
Morton's throwing here. Able to find Strange here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably but then go to work after.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
All right, let's go.
On second down, it's ETN. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Jaguars jump in front now by 5. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They've got first down from the 31.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
No touch.
The throw on first. Caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
No touch.
From the 41. Has a man, it's Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up now.
No touch.
On first down, Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
No touch.
First and 10, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
No touch.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's ETN on the give. And he has enough room to gain about 4. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Rip, 23.
ETN again. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, run. Red.
That's caught for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Hey, go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
ETN's got the 1st down and more. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The home... Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't touch that.
To throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Looking to throw it. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Don't touch.
Now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Yeah, I just have serious doubts whether I'm going to be able to get to season 2 of this series because the chances of me getting fired are quite high, I would say. Yeah, it was the end of the game. I accidentally just clicked it. But yeah, we kind of like really stunk about with that one. So until next time, this is David B69. I'm out. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.